Welcome to the show. It is me, your girl Laborally. Listen, this last week and this week has been filled with so much, and I think that myself as well as my team have been dealing with it accordingly, and so I'm very proud of us. Like, I'm really proud of us. But the first thing you need to know is today is Wet Wednesday. This is the day we talk about all things adult, like because we grown people, we talk about grown stuff over here. But this Wet Wednesday is a little different. I'm sorry, I got gum in my mouth. I shouldn't have, but this Wet Wednesday is a little different. This Wet Wednesday is a little different. Um, in the case of Monday, we had a disastrous show. The So if you are listening to the show, please lock in and let me know if the sound is good. I need to turn it down, turn it up. Let me know what I need to do. But on Monday, we had the most horrific situation when it came down to the sound quality of the show. And I don't think that you guys know how much that means to me. Like, I want to bring you guys a good show. So, like, yeah, it was weird. It was weird. Um, Also, my producer, y'all don't know, she do other things. She's not just the producer for the show. That's like she do it when she can get to it, and she handle her business the way she is. This is why this show is gonna go the way it's gonna go tonight. Um, but Monday we had a whole lineup, and that lineup didn't work because my audio was messed up. Go back and check it. But we decided to take Monday's show and turn it into a Wet Wednesday this evening because we don't want to leave y'all untapped in. And so it is what it is. So shout out to my producer, my baby, Miss Reese Jordan. Oh, wait a minute. I don't even it's crazy stuff. But shout out to my producer, hardest working producer in the game. Your studies is more important though, boo. Like, I need you to study hard so you can get where you want to be. But thank you for being here for this journey. And that's how I feel about what she does on this podcast. Like, I appreciate her so much. Y'all have y'all have insanely no clue. But we're gonna get on. But before we do, we need to play a commercial from our affiliate. So I love you, and we're gonna get the show started. Let's go.
Want last minute brand design help? Get top tier Fiverr freelance creatives at your fingertips fast with secure payments and 24/7 support. Head to fiverr.com today and get something started.
So this evening, what we decided to do was, because the sound quality was all the way messed up. A few people told me that they could hear, but I didn't like how it was working. So I decided that this Wet Wednesday we would do a recap because we didn't like how it was rocking out. We'll get back to our regular scheduled program on Wednesday, but this Wednesday we're gonna catch up. So Kanye West. Kanye, Kanye West appears dead on the set appears dead set on burying Pete Davidson. I'll get to my personal opinion in a second. Or at least the cartoon version. He just imagined the burial of ex-wife's boyfriend in a music video for a song where he RIPs this gentleman, the SNL star. Y'all, Kanye is here for it. Okay, Ye just dropped the music vid Wednesday for the song Easy with the game. Okay, so we're gonna check that out, and we might actually do a review of the song on Fire Friday because that's coming up next. I think that'll be interesting. The track features the verse "God save me from the crash, just so I can beat Pete Davidson's head." What, Kanye? Oh my God, it was bars. It was bars though, but Kanye, seriously. And the video shows animated Pete being buried alive by Kanye. Mm. Kanye, do we feel some kind of way about the situation right now? Like, I understand though, bro. I do. And I'm gonna tell you why I understand in a second. The video, interestingly, debuting on the very day that the judge declared Kim and Kanye both single. So now they single, ready to mingle. They could do what they want to do. They could get it popping. But that's just not Kanye. It's Kim too. She could do what she want now. She doing her own thing. It's mostly clay animation, and at one point Kanye's character is dragging a body tied up by ropes. What? With a bag over the head. Kanye then pulls off the bag to reveal Pete's face. And sprinkles some rose seeds over his head. Kanye, what's going? Okay, I'll get to it in a minute. Kanye, baby, I love you, but what is happening, baby? Hold on. Kanye's not done sending not so subtle messages to Kim's boyfriend. At least the last 3 frames of the video feature another jab at Pete. Kanye ends it with this: everyone live happily ever after except for Skeet, which is Kanye's nickname. That's Kanye's nickname for Pete Davidson. So except Skeet, you know who. JK, he's fine. Kanye, what is going, baby? You're not playing with Pete Davidson right now, and I get it, and I understand it. Oh my Jeezy, we working on some things over here, so don't get too comfortable with what you see. Don't you ever. Also, April 2nd. Number 9, I will talk about that really, really soon. April the 2nd, number 9. We got some things going on in the spot, and I'm so excited and ready to introduce it all. But before we do, we have to make sure the affiliates get their love. And yes, we use this product. We use this product to present this podcast. Let's go. What's up, guys? It is me, your girl, Labora Lee. And guess what? Today is a great day to start your own podcast. Whether you're looking for a new marketing channel, have a message you want to share with the world, or you just think it would be fun to have a talk show, podcasting is an easy, inexpensive, fun way to expand your reach. Buzzsprout is hands down the easiest and best way to launch, promote, and track your podcast. Your show can be online and listed in all major podcast directories like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and more within minutes of finishing your recording. Following the link in our description, let Buzzsprout know that we sent you, and it gets you a $20 gift card from Amazon when you sign up for a paid plan. And it helps support our show. So let's start our podcast today. Let's get to creating, people. Time is of the essence. I want us all to create something. It doesn't have to be a podcast, but if it is a podcast, you got the link in the description. And depending on where you're watching it from, it could be above or below. But the point is, we have to start creating our own growth process, our own system of generational wealth. But I'll talk about that another day. Because remember, my producer put the show together, and she wasn't here because she was doing what she needed to do on her. She getting her thing, yo, and I love her because she come through even though she's studying. Hold on, I didn't even put my. Hold on, y'all. But shout out to Reese. Hi, Reese Pooh, I love you. So 50 Cent is threatening to take the Power universe off of Stars because of his latest offerings. Power Book, whatever, we're not getting into the number, but Force has not yet been renewed. Oh my gosh. The series debuted on February the 6th to record ratings for the caliber. But Hip Hop Mogul says that the show is sitting in limbo. Oh my god. I'm going to get to this in a minute because I got my intake on this too. He began with a video of a man shoving items into a suitcase and included the caption, "This is me packing my stuff. Stars sucks. My deal is up over here and I'm out." And then they renewed hold on. Because there's more stuff that 50 had to say. They renewed Hightown. They renewed Hightown, and Force is the highest rated show. But they have it sitting in limbo. If I told you how much dumb-ish or shit, we passed the custom point at this show, I deal with over here. As 50, hold on, mentioned, Hightown was renewed on Tuesday for a third season. The crime series stars Monica Raymond as a National Marine Fisheries Service agent trying to get sober. Oh my gosh, that's a tragic story. What? However, Force, which follows Tommy Egan as he jockeys to become Chicago's biggest drug kingpin, has not yet been renewed for a second season. And so that Tommy Egan situation would be a part of the 50 Cent situation. Power, anything that's got anything to do with the Power situation, that would be a 50 situation. I mean, Power Book, the story of Malik carrying on. I watched a little bit of I watched a little bit of all of this series. I watched a little bit of the Power Book shit, and I had actually, what happened was, I watched a little bit and then I got cut off, and then I watched it a little bit more, and it wasn't a bad series, to be honest. On if I want to sit in the house and watch it wasn't a bad series. I've never watched the Tommy Egan situation, but I probably should. I want to see what that's about. And I also did watch tidbits of the, I watched a little bit here and there. Let's just say that. Because I'm trying to remember all the names of the situations I watched. And it was 1 week where I had to sit down and rest my leg and prop it up. And so that was one of those times where I actually watched a lot of what was going on. As much as 50 does his extra most 50, I can't stand against his protests, and I'm a black man out here trying to make it, and I'm trying to do what I'm trying to do. We can't bring each other up without, actually fighting for the cause. So I don't know how to feel about this situation. 50 be doing the most, but I don't know how to feel about this situation because he be doing the most. So I think, I guess my testament to our people right now at this point is sometimes you can hinder our cause by doing the most, but I ain't got no beef. I ain't got no argument with this fight or this protest. And from what I heard this morning, yeah, he severed his ties with stars. But this has been an ongoing situation. So, like, what do? We wait for the argument. We sit here and we wait for the bullshit, and then eventually it comes to light. Either one decision is made or another. I'm gonna get to you this Ukraine shit too tonight. I want to show love too because please let me know if you can hear me. But obviously we getting some love tonight, so somebody can hear me. Let me hold on. What's up, guys? It is me, your girl Labora Lee, and guess what? Today is a great day to. That was not supposed to happen, guys. I'm sorry. I was trying to turn on my mic, and my mic just does what my mic does when it wants to do. Hey, Chris, hi, Pookie. So anybody that's watching from YouTube, Twitch, and our actual okay, all four of the situations tonight. If you watch, and I appreciate your views. Come through, say hello so I can show love to you. I would love to do that. Like, oh wait, we got a comment already. Let's go. Hey, Chris. Hi, Pookie. And we still here, homie. We still here. But yeah, this gentleman, you know what's extraordinary about this gentleman right here? This is on my screen is that we connected on one level and then wound up reconnecting on another level. Shout out to Chris. Hi, Pookie. I appreciate anybody who comes. Oh, we definitely like. I appreciate anybody that comes through and checks this podcast. I have things to talk about, Chris. It's just you gotta. Sometimes I'm hot, sometimes I'm not, but it's all good because sometimes, like, all right. So let's get to this next situation. Let me talk about it real quick. So Kenneth Smith, because now I gotta bring it home, Chris. I gotta bring it home. I do. Kenneth Smith, a Baltimore man blamed for his wife's December 2018 situation, because I'm not going to say it because we got to watch how we word things over here. He blamed it on a panhandler situation, but it was eventually he was implicated and charged in the situation. And he was sentenced to on parable. So eventually he was sentenced to a life sentence in prison for her demise. Smith, 55, was given the maximum sentence for the murder of his wife, Jacqueline. It's sometimes very hard to try to catch my words, y'all, but I love y'all. I probably won't get monetized. That's why we needed to work in the other situations. But he also received 3 years of a deadly weapon with the intent to injure. And we're going to talk about him. And I'm going to tell you why we're going to talk about it, because it's Wet Wednesday, and I can't end this show without really going into how we do our Wet Wednesdays. Chris, I'm going to get to your comment in a minute, baby. I'm here. Keith Smith originally claimed that his wife and his daughter were driving down the street when a woman holding a sign, because that's what they say, please help me feed my baby, carrying what appeared to be a baby. Listen, I don't know that I want to go. Oh, wait, wrong mouse. I'm going to explain that in a minute, but I don't know that I want to keep reiterating what this man said because I feel like I talked about it a couple times, but it does bother me. It does. Um, because I don't feel like I'll explain that in a second. But let's finish this. We got some quick topics to get to, so we're not going to do. He lied. He freaking lied. He lied. He lied. He lied. His daughter lied, and we knew she was lying because she looked like a whole fucking thing. I'm sorry. But she looked like a fiend throughout the press conference. Like the whole time I watched the freaking I don't even want to read this shit no more because I got a lot to say and I can't save it up anymore. The whole time I watched this freaking press conference, right? I'm from Baltimore. This is my city, and I got mad love. And let me show more bad Baltimore love real quick. Hold on, I forget that I'm working on. I need to stop for a second so I can. That boy grimy. I'm ready for it. Y'all just gotta hit me up. I show love regardless. And y'all already know that. I've been doing it and I'm gonna keep doing it. He made it real bad for them squeegee kids before they make. I'm just saying. Listen, Chris, you listening to what I'm about to say. The worst part, they were on the news crying like it did. Chris Reese, period, po. Let me put mouse up here before I break it. I gotta breathe. This is why the gum is not because I don't want y'all to have about sound quality. The gum is in my mouth because it levels me out. I'm a Libra and I need everything to be leveled out. But the point is this. From the time that I started seeing this shit on the news, and it made national news, it was everywhere. I knew it was some fake, phony bull. It didn't sound right. Okay, that's first. Let's deal with that first. Okay, let's move on. So they're interviewing, and every time I caught the interview with the father and the daughter, she looked like a freaking dope fiend to me. I'm sorry, I'm just going to say it. And then if we want to go there so that we can make sure that everything is clear on this situation over here, Ambitiously Entertainment, I will go back and get the clips. Every time I saw this chick, she looked like a dope fiend. Like she was nodding. Y'all know, if you from Baltimore, you know the dope fiend lane. You know what it looked like. And every time I saw her, that's what I was given. That's number 2. Let's talk about it. Let's go into it tonight. All right. Chris said, dead giveaway. Period. Every time, tell me, Chris, every time you watch the news and she was on there for this particular case, didn't she give you the nod? I'm just saying. Reese said, hold on. Reese said she did have some. She did on period poop. She was giving me all the dope fiend vibes, and I've not. This is what makes me sick, right? Let me just give it to y'all, real raw and uncut. And this is the lane that I want to move into as far as this podcast. It's some things that I experienced in the city. I love my freaking city. I do. I love my city. Shout out to Baltimore City on period po. I love the history of the city. I love a lot about the city, and we will dive a lot more into it. But the one thing that I love about my position is I can talk about it from a reality standpoint of where I live at right now, what my life is like right now. And I also can talk about it from a historical standpoint, which I will be doing both in the future for this podcast. But every time I seen this clip of this man and his daughter, she looked like she was nodding, and he looked like he was just trying to get away the best way he knew how. That's what it looked like to me. So anything that happens to these people, I'm not gonna read the rest of their story. You know why I'm not gonna read? Because I watched this shit play out, and the story they tried to give, and this is what's fucked up, right? It's a lot of cities. It's a lot of cities in the United States that deal with a huge homelessness problem, right? Um, Our city is different though, because our city not only we definitely deal with a huge homelessness problem. And I think that's something that I would like to tap into as far as the philanthropy problem. But I gotta get to my love real soon. I'm sorry, y'all. But this shit just got me fucked up. So we already have to deal with our homelessness problem here in the city. But not only that, we got to deal with a lot of abandoned buildings, which would probably take care of our homelessness problem. We got to deal with statistics, murder, pregnant. Like we got to deal with all these. We deal with a lot of shit in our city, and it's very hard to. It seems like to me they make it very hard to rise above. That's what it seems like to me. Now, in my mind, nobody's ever gonna make it hard for me to get where I'm gonna take care of my babies. Bonus baby. Well, first of all, my baby, the one that came from my womb, I'm gonna take care of her regardless. My fur baby, I'm gonna take care of her too. But my bonus baby, I'm gonna take care of anybody that I love on period. But it's a lot of things that I could talk about on this podcast that I don't, and so I'm glad that this was a topic tonight because it's some things that I'll be wanting to talk about. But the whole time, when it comes down to that lady, her husband, the stepdaughter, it looked like what it looked like. It nothing they did made it seem like it was mysterious. Like it didn't. Oh my gosh, who did it? It looked like they did it. That's what it looked like. My sister said earlier today we watched too much ID channel. We probably do. I mean, ID channel. We probably do. If it looked like a duck, if it smelled like a duck, it's probably a fucking duck. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And that shit looked like a fucking duck. It looked like that was a setup from the. I need you. You can't be out here hurting people and think it's a joke. But they did catch them in 2019 trying to escape the country because thought they were going to get away. They didn't get away with it. It never happened. They didn't get away with it. So I'm glad. Wait, let's see if we got. Yo, wait. Chris said something. Hold on, Chris. It was crazy. But they was ready to pass laws over that, and it was from a harder penalty point of view, not a helping on. We still got some. Well, we will always have problems. I listen. It's a lot of things that y'all don't know about me. Me personally. I'm not Orthodox, but first and foremost, I'm a Jew. I've been fighting a battle recently about doing something because I am a Jew. I'm not. At one standpoint I was Orthodox, and we was doing the. I still live a kosher life though, but I don't go to synagogue like I should. Like I don't keep the Sabbath like I should. Like, and then I was telling that to my daughter. But the one thing that I'm gonna say to you is this: they will always give heat to those whom are different, and it depends on the country. Unfortunately, just like this Ukraine situation, like everybody is in the uproar. I'm in the uproar myself. I am because I'm like, y'all, like just leave them people alone. This is where my mind frame, leave them people alone. But at the same time, I think that everybody is more surprised that it's happening in Europe than anything else, because normally this type of shit is not televised. Wars have been I really be wanting to give y'all like my real passion, which is history. Wars have been happening in Europe. We had the 100 Years' War. France and England went at it for a long ass time. Then we had Russia. We had Napoleon going through there like, I got this. Oh my gosh, I dropped my other mouse. But Napoleon was like, this mine. Now, the strange fact about that is that he couldn't do that with Russia. It was weird. Because of the climate. It was too cold, and the French weren't really necessarily ready for the Russian climate. But I think what changes it up for us, and let me check on the time because I've been just running my mouth. What changes it up for us, and I don't think a lot of people get it, is that we see it faster. See, back in them old days when they was beefing with these countries like Ukraine, and Russia was beefing with France, and France was beefing with England, and England and France was beefing with Sweden. It was a lot of wars. Y'all just don't know about it because you don't keep up on your history. I just personally do. That's one of my favorites. I have always received an A+ in history. I love history. But the one thing that I don't think that any of us understand is that these wars have been happening, especially in Europe. But we didn't know about them because technology wasn't what it was and things didn't happen the way that they happened. But now they're happening and we see it a little faster, and it's appalling. It's freaking appalling. And so everybody's losing their freaking minds right now, but it's all good. It's just what it is. But the destroy and rebuild mechanism has always been here. It's always been about that. Like, people have always been taking people's territories. It's more visual now. And the more we see it, the uglier it looks. But it's always been ugly. It's never not been ugly. So do your history research. And I know I'm not preaching, but I'm preaching because it does better to know more, you feel me, than to be lost in the sauce. So that's just what it is. Yeah, all right. What time is it? All right, we good on time. I'm going to show a video real quick because I've been talking my bullshit and I got some quick topics. I told y'all we revamping tonight because Monday's show made me, oh, is everything working? What, girl? Anyway, so I'm gonna do some of what didn't happen on my day. It made me so angry because a lot of things didn't happen on my day. I'm gonna play a video real quick, so I can regroup. And so this video is Styles P. I'm sorry, it's Prophet and Styles P. It's called Run Up. Let's go.
Point blank, almost got my big break kill when they shot. How they do that? Them blue like cameras is watching. Bring the red on you, turn they back on you, no problem. How they do that? Hanging them, then they try and take off the top. How they do that? And next thing you know, they hanging out with the ops. How they do that?
Ghost, D-Block, Prophet, what up, homie? I ride out hoping to never crash. How long will forever last? 180, but it's crazy. If my negative side's my better half. If you ain't crying, then you better laugh. Bullet to tear your head in half. It ain't whole with a hole in it. My rhymes is hot, my brain got a stove in it. If you talking money or weed, throw some O's in it. If you got your thoughts on the city, then throw the globe in it. I'm trying to heat up the world, cause it's cold in it. Walked till I found my path, then I rode in it.
I'm grinding from sundown to the
Sun up.
bills due, fridge need food, I need a
Come up.
and all these brand new fake friends trying to get the
Run up.
and I ain't gonna let them, we ready, just let them
Run up.
Run up and we score blocks, heads going like car tops, guns pop like car locks, seen a lot of hard styles. They make music for blocks, paying yard on the box, looking out for the knocks, cause the cops, they will
Grew up
run
the
up.
mad fighting, moms always slept on the couch. Pops just got bad news at the docs, know he be stressing out. Had 2 heart attacks already, and my Uncle Jay ain't survived his. Meanwhile, trying to get everybody's accounts out the minus. The grind is ever consuming, even when winning, I'm losing. Missed a few calls, I was moving, rapping, wrapped up in the music. Now I don't know what to do with these voicemails saved on this SIM card. Have my peoples in the ground, the half in the gym yard. And they ain't allowing no visitations. A lot of new friends bring stipulations and switch situations. Seeing people get hooked, blow they savings, miss payments, kiss pavements. In Baltimore, where talent gets overlooked, it gets racist. And we just try and make sure the riot good. Yana, Kimura, and Naya good. Turn haters to firewood for stabbing, tank in the heart, shooting, skipping the head. Try to leave my brother for dead. I'm grinding from sundown to the
Sun up.
bills due, fridge need food, I need a
Come up.
and all these brand new fake friends trying to get the
Run up.
and I ain't gonna let them, we ready, just let them
Run up.
Run up and we score blocks, heads going like car tops, guns pop like car locks, seen a lot of hard styles. They make music for blocks, paying yard on the box, looking out for the knocks, cause the cops, they will run
From
up.
the bottom to the top in only 2 years. Kept my foot dead on the gas until it shit gears. All I seen is coast stairs, west side to Bel Air. Can't sleep at night, all these DEA nightmares. Getting all this money, hard not to stand out. Begging ass niggas always looking for a handout, but they get nothing, trying to run up and hustle. Baby mama trip, paying child support numbers. Damn, it was all good just a week ago. Moving all this blow, got top judges on payroll. Put away my bankroll, not hard to finagle. Coming from the hood where they shoot quick if I say so. So I did it first, no bandwagon. Hearts of Huey Newton and George Jackson. Certified, learn quick from the wise. Walking in the hands of the truth and never lie. Tell them why.
I'm grinding from sundown to the
Sun up.
bills due, fridge need food, I need a
Come up.
and all these brand new fake friends trying to get the
Run up.
and I ain't gonna let them, we ready, just let them
Run up.
Run up and we score blocks, heads going like car tops, guns pop like car locks, seen a lot of hard styles. They make music for blocks, paying yard on the box, looking out for the knocks, cause the cops, they will run up.
Run up. Run up.
Watch your mouth when you talking to me, boy. I will
Run up. Run up. Run up.
Pride Nation, the army, boy. You know we ready.
Run up. Run up. Run up.
Sitting at the top, no, we can't be stopped. Wait,
Run up. Run up. Run up.
what you want me to do, huh?
Prophet, what up, son? Dog P. Outlaw, this is the resistance. Infamous wildlife.
So here's the thing. I'm really trying to get more organized about how I do things over here. If you want your video played on this podcast, hold on, let me get me right. I'm dealing with different operational systems, and I'm really I need y'all to forgive me if it takes me a second. Hold on, let me get my situation right real quick. Because I redid this. I really redid the studio. It's a different lane over here, and I love it, but I'm still getting used to it. So please forgive me as I'm going through my situation. It's like I went from a situation from having all like one mouse and one keyboard going to everything to having 2 mice and 2 keyboards, and so it's just a job, but I enjoy it. I love technology. This is why I do what I do. But anyway, if you want to be on the show, and I'm gonna talk about something in 1 second. If you want to be on the show, go to Ambitiously the ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. Shoot us a message. Again, it's ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. Things are coming together over here though that y'all don't know. So I'm trying to make it easier for everyone to contact us and get out with us and do what they want to do. Remember, everything on this podcast is alleged. We wasn't there. We don't really know the true intel, but we here for it. We here to report it. If it's news, we report it. But remember that all of our news is actual and factual. We don't report fake news over here. We are on all streaming freaking sites. We are, and then this is what it is, and I love it. Um, this has been the ride of a century, and I appreciate you guys so much. But please, 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 hold on. Let me get my life right. Please do one thing, and that's this. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. Any likes, any shares, any subscriptions. And if you want to donate too, you can do that too. But we don't really push on that situation. We just do what we do over here. Mama been holding it down. And always remember to come through. Drop a comment. Join the conversation. We would love to have you here on this podcast and talk about it. All right, so some things we have to talk about. Let's get to the quick topics. We looking ugly on time, but let's get to this quick topics real quick, and then I'll make my announcements, and then we'll get to whatever we have to get to. Dua Lipa sued for copyright infringement by a reggae band who claims that she sold levitating from them. You gotta watch how you move out here, boo, because people ready. They ready with the lawyers. They're ready. You gotta watch how you move. Rick Ross didn't want to pay $10,000 to cut down trees in his yard, so he did it himself. I'm not mad at that, and I don't know why we should be mad at that. Like, he showed his Paul Bunyan real quick. Like, what we mad at? Like, go ahead, Rick Ross, cut your trees down, baby. Fuck it. You don't have to give out extra money when you could do it yourself. I believe in that system. I do that a lot myself. It's a lot of things that people be like, what the? And I'll be like, dude, like, I could do it. I could make it happen. So I'm very much on my MacGyver tip. So I'm not mad at that news. Megan Thee Stallion has been receiving death threats amid the whole Tory Lanez trial. That should have been known that was going to come, but people, it's just, unfortunately, you signed up for this shit. Kanye West dominates Spotify as the most streamed artist with Donda 2 and Genius release. I'm not surprised. Like, y'all keep thinking Kanye is crazy. Like, I feel like this dude has a walking marketing and promotional plan in his head. That's just how I feel. But you go where you want to go with it. That's not my business. Colin Kaepernick's new initiative will offer secondary autopsies to the family of police-related incidents, incident victims. I'm not mad at that, Colin. I think that's extraordinary, and you keep doing your thing, boo. Yes, let's go, Colin. Yeah. All right, I gotta show some love real quick. Hold on. I told y'all I'm still getting used to the good life. So sorry. Oh, no pun intended. Shout out to Kanye West, but the good life. My life has changed. The Bat Cave has changed, and my life has changed, and it is what it is. All right, so I want to show some love, and I want to show love to those who have showed me love from day one and beyond. I love you guys, and I appreciate you. So we still in 21 countries, but I'm cool with that, because how many motherfuckers can say I'm in 21 countries without extra push? I did that by myself. So let's go. Let's go. So shout out to the United States. I love you so much. Hold on, I'm gonna get right, give y'all love. France. Hold on, I gotta get my mouse together because we still have the mouse on multiple monitors. Um, this now on two systems, the iOS and Windows. But I love it. I love being multi operational. Anyway, the United States, France, Germany, India, Brazil, the Netherlands, Singapore, South Africa, United Kingdom, Spain, Philippines, Belgium, Australia. I love these people. I do, I do, I do. Yeah. Australia, you gonna be the last one that we leave off with, but we got some more. Japan, Mexico, Ireland, Nepal, Mauritius, Israel, Canada, and Hong Kong. I love you all. Now I'm gonna go city by city real quick, and we're not gonna announce what the numbers is on the city. We just know that it's a lot of people in this world that rock with us and love us. Oh my gosh, rock with us and love us. And we really do love these people. They're amazing. They're extraordinary. And I love them so much. So, San Jose, California, been day ones on period. And I appreciate you and I love you for that. Baltimore, Maryland, hi, Pookie Poos, because y'all my number twos on the list, but my city, period. Um, I'm so scared, France, to try to pronounce the name of the city because I feel like I would be paying you a disrespect for saying it wrong. But France, I love you. Hi, babies. I want to get there. There's so much I need to learn. Spring Valley, Nevada, Columbus, Ohio. Frankfurt on period, Germany on period. Washington, Virginia. North Las Vegas, Nevada. Let me get myself right. Hold on. North Las Vegas, Nevada. Norton Shores, Michigan. Ashburn, Virginia. Chicago, Illinois. Hi, Chi-Town. Portland, Oregon. ATL. Shout out to ATL on period. Pooh. Um, Las Vegas, Nevada, and Boulder City, Nevada. That's where I'm going to stop the list tonight because we already. And I feel like I didn't get to do anything that I wanted to do on Monday. I don't because my sound quality was fucked up. It was a lot of ugly shit happening on Monday. But hopefully, well, obviously, because there's a few people paying attention. Hi, let me show some love on the other end, on the visual end. Anybody that came through and watched the show on my personal page, I love you. Thank you. On the Ambitiously the podcast page, which you still actually have viewers right now. So shout out to y'all. I wish y'all would come through and come with the dialogue. Let's talk about it. We don't have to agree. We just need to talk about it. Those who came through well, that was Facebook. So I'm sorry, YouTube. So shout out to those who come through on the YouTube page. No, you can't come through here and promote dirty pages. No, because I'm gonna promote that. I'm gonna build it myself. You're not gonna build it for me. This is what we do over here. Anybody that came through on the Facebook page, which I saw that tonight, and on Twitch on period. Huh? Twitch. I appreciate everybody that comes through and checks this podcast. I really, 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 really do. I love you guys. So I wanted to show that love that way. Let's see who we got on here. So we got a like and a love. A like from Paul Randolph. Hi, thank you for coming through and checking the podcast. I do appreciate you. And Chris on period poo. On period. But it's a lot of things happening in this world right now, and it's ugly. and it's scary. And I don't even think that I know how to deal with it, but I'm gonna go to North Carolina real quick to show them some love. Immortal Pova. Shout out
I'm making this money, getting these plays, living life like fuck it. She don't want an ex nigga, no more nigga with dusted. Got that street sweep for forwards that's coming through bustin'. Blam gon' dunk on you niggas, call it big bam. If I get caught with this strap, it's 13 years damn. I'm a slide witness, I easily like Pam. It ain't jelly on felly, don't get caught in the jam. Wham, bam, thank you ma'am, she twerk it for the gram. She let me fuck for a gram, she had ass jams. Had to knock down those walls, call it better ram. But that pussy was whack, so I call it spam. After I hit it and spit it, I told that chick scram. I'm known with no feelings and don't give a damn. Put your man's work in my bag if it don't fit, cram. He can buy it back from me, but I'm taxing fam. Put up and I'm feeling like Sting. With the mob, bada boom, bada bing. Don't ask him my phone when it ring. Knew how to get money since I was 13. Everything may not be what it seems, but I had on these bitches on me. But why him Hispanic Neapolitan? Discrimination not a thing. If you want me to sling the ding.
I put the sauce with the key. Look at the force and feed it. You can get fine or flash for jitty. I put a mic, start breaking the meter.
Bucket. I'm making this money, getting these plays, living life like fuck it. She don't want an ex nigga, no more nigga with dusted. Got that street sweep for forwards that's coming through bustin'. Blam gon' dunk on you niggas, call it big bam. If I get caught with this strap, it's 13 years damn. I'm a slide witness, I easily like Pam. It ain't jelly on felly, don't get caught in the jam.
Ooh, buckets. Going through life like fuck it. She's a bad bitch, yeah, I might fuck it. Don't with that bitch, I cannot trust it. Jump, John Jane, I see my chain. If we got problems, we don't complain. I don't have time for these damn games. Or you get left back, yeah, with a step back, cause in this heat. It's a kickback, you was a dumb bitch, yeah, you a fucking bat.
Hey, you'll never ever get your shit back. Flex on a nigga like a 6-pack. Right down the guy like Kit Kat. Run through traffic, my pattern is this ass. Long bit dope, but get back. Rockin' out shows at the kickback. Marking out S down, oh no, tit tat. I got a stitch with the cocaine, break that. Blow out the chopper, and make start break that. I put the business in order and finance. I'm at the top way past my climax. I send out 10 toes on the floor, man. Pull up with the bag, don't do that. Still on low, even though my course crash. Still on go, we go there here for it. The mouth, don't put in leg work. Left and watch his lid bust. Niggas be poppin' shit like puss. Living life in a rush. Sleep for the night, I creep on hush. Sleep for the night, I creep on hush.
Bucket. I'm making this money, getting these plays, living life like fuck it. She don't want an ex nigga, no more nigga with dusted. Got that street sweep for forwards that's coming through bustin'. Blam gon' dunk on you niggas, call it big bam. If I get caught with this strap, it's 13 years damn. I'm a slide witness, I easily like Pam. It ain't jelly on felly, don't get caught in the jam. Blam gon' dunk on you niggas, call it big bam. If I get caught with this strap, it's 13 years damn. I'm a slide witness, I easily like Pam. It ain't jelly on felly, don't get caught in the jam.
So this is mostly a Baltimore show, but we show love to those who show love to us. And we got love in North Carolina, so shout out to them. And we're going to show them love. And no matter how anybody feels about whatever, this is what we doing over here. And because, what time is it? All right, we good. I'm going to show my little baby bro out in D.C. Yes, we can ready to do this. Treating him. Let's go. Period.
Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Deep inside, I feel the city in my soul.
calamari and a drink, I'm up at Ben's next door. And I'ma make money to the point where it won't bend no fold. This trapping music getting old, so I'm the perfect centerfold for concrete where the roses go. Moving up the toe to pole, fighting going toe to toe with struggles that I didn't know. I'm breaking six to make the glow, to show you there's a different flow. The GPS that knows the road to get to where we need to go. True. Hey, I'm black and I'm proud, no apologies with it. A little Irish, little Scottish, so I'm mixing, I get it. Powhatan was in Virginia, so I'm home when I visit. Know yourself and know your wealth, I found myself, I'm committed. My granny passed from colon cancer, I should tap the blue ribbon. If she was here, she'd say forget it, son, go tell them you winning. Share with people that you love, you only get what you giving. Forget the hate, fill up your plate, go show your city you living. Fix your face, you woke up this morning. Add your loved ones to your prayers, cause your friends still moaning. Find the happy thoughts within you and they push up on it. I could read the negative like I was hooked on phonics. I can see how some of my brothers, they got this demonic. Our upbringing, it was different, they ain't get this knowledge. DC University, most people skip this college. And by the way, I'm truly him, most guys don't get this honest. My friends, they tell me the T, some things you wouldn't believe. So many ideas conceived, then they gave birth to the streets. I just escape on these beats, today vacation depletes. Then I get back on my mental, relieving stress with this pencil. I get aggressive but gentle, I got some knowledge I'll lend you. It just depends what you're into. If your intentions are positive, I make sure I commend you. Cause I don't know what you've been through, but it's a story we'll get to. And we don't think the same, but I won't make it an issue. The grind, it never stops, and so my hustle's a ritual. My words, they shoot like bullets, you gon' feel when they hit you. Let this different way of thinking rip and tear through your tissue. Hey, help somebody, make a difference. For your people, stay committed. Born a sinner, gotta get it. Switch it up after repentance. If you want it, go and get it. Speak your thoughts, we never timid. I'm still tripping off that picture that I seen a little image. Cause that could have been my son or daughter, dog, so with my business. I just had to share my introverted thoughts to show commitment. I just had to stop and think of the importance of our women. They the ones that help us go and push us way beyond our limits. True, come and get a truly vaccination, dog, cause I'm the illest. Yes, sir. New and Mo and truly him, we bout to keep it independent. Lord, stop looking at your watch, cause I'ma be here for a minute. You hear me?
So listen, y'all. Fire Friday might be a Baltimore situation, because well, no, it's gonna be a little bit, because I gotta always show love to my little bro, truly him. Like, I love what he doing out there in DC, and I appreciate it. But I gotta play a commercial real quick before I get to my bullshit. And we listen. Let me play this real quick.
What does getting it all done actually look like? A lot like this. Meet your new workspace. Oh, I'm not sharing the right screen, am I? Let's try this again. Meet your new workspace. Your whole team, right here. Let me just, sorry, Karen. All those projects on hold, just a click away from complete. Success is closer than you think. It's actually over there, right next to your Success Manager. It's built to expand as needed. The perfect freelancer for every project? Yes, please. Go ahead. You can use the F word as much as you want here. This is your selection of global freelance talent that never sleeps. All vetted for their excellence and their expertise. Love you, Kevin. Only thing left? Add your favorites to your list and share with your team. Okay, not all of them. Leave it to them to tackle all your business needs, leaving you free. Well, at least free to get more done. That's how fast they work.
Ready to transform your business?
Oh, that looks good. Love that. Approved. Oh, still sharing my screen.
A shout out to all those people that come through. You don't have to say anything. I see you when you check in anyway, and I appreciate you for checking in. I do. Like, it's just what it is. Thank you. Shout out to those people that come through and actually show love, comment, join the conversation. We be having things to talk about. It's just, this world is so crazy right now. Like, this whole Ukraine situation has me messed up. I'm on a level. I try not to give y'all too much of how I personally feel, but I feel like I should give y'all that, and it's just what it is. But it is, It's a weird situation. But I love you guys, those that tune in. And I will be checking in about this Ukraine situation. Like it's ugly and it's not cute. And so I will be touching in here and there about it. It's just what it is. I gotta go, but what you know is this. I love you guys. Stay in your lane. Mind your business. Leave it to me. Leave it to me to mind other people's business. It's safer that way. If you live in these Baltimore streets, I love you guys and be safe. And I know it's hard out here, but we love y'all. It's war in all of the streets. Don't you ever get it twisted. And with that being said, I gotta go, but I love you all. And please tune in for Fire Friday. It's a lot of videos I didn't get to play tonight, but I will play them on Fire Friday. I'm excited. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Bookie. So it is what it is. But I love you guys and good night.